Shemstars, welcome to your English class. Students, today we are going to begin with a new lesson from your grammar, Synthesis of Sentences. Synthesis means joining of sentences. We can join multiple simple sentences to form a single sentence without changing the meaning of the original sentence. This is called synthesis of sentences. The sentence that is thus formed can be simple, compound, or complex in structure. Now, joining of simple sentences to form another simple sentence. There are different ways in which simple sentences can be joined to form another simple sentence. The first one is using participles. When two simple sentences have the same subject and describe two actions which are done at the same time, we can use a participle to join them. For example, she yelled at the top of her voice, she ran out of the door. So we can join the sentence using the participle as yelling at the top of her voice, she ran out of the door. Two simple sentences with the same subject may describe two actions, one of which is completed before the other starts. To join such sentences, we use having plus past participle or being plus past participle. For example, the farmer had been ploughing the field all day. He was tired. Having ploughed the field all day, the farmer was tired. Next example, he was thirsty. He gulped down a glass of water. We can join it with being. Being thirsty, he gulped down a glass of water. Sentences can also be joined by using infinitives. Infinitives means to plus verb. There are two ways to form simple sentences from two other simple sentences using an infinitive. For example, he has been specially hired. He has to select the best players in the team. Can be joined as he has been specially hired to select the best players in the team. He was very ambitious. He did not want to stay forever in the country of his birth. He was too ambitious to stay forever in the country of his birth. Next example, we went on the field trip. We had to collect samples. We went on the field trip in order to collect samples. Similarly, by using to, T-O-O-2, the adverb to indicates that something is in excess of what is considered the normal limit. We can also use to join sentences. For example, the dress is very beautiful. I could not give it away. Can be joined as the dress is too beautiful to give away. Next, sentences can also be joined by using an adverb or an adverb phrase. For example, we can convert the adjective in one sentence into an adverb or adverb phrase to join two simple sentences into one. For example, he ate the burger. He was hungry. Can be written by turning the adjective hungry into an adverb, which can be written as he ate the burger hungrily. Similarly, we can also use having been in order to join two sentences. We can combine two sentences into a simple sentence using having been. For example, Reena was taught how to swim. She now takes part in competitions. So it can be written as having been taught how to swim, Reema now takes part in competitions. Another example, the boy was scolded by his mother. He sat in the corner by himself. Having been scolded by his mother, the boy sat in the corner by himself. Sentences can also be joined using a noun or a phrase in apposition. Two simple sentences can also be joined by placing a noun or phrase in apposition. A noun or a phrase that is placed immediately after a noun to make a reference to it is said to be in apposition to it. For example, Mozart was a great musician. He composed beautiful music. Can be written as Mozart, the great musician, composed beautiful music. Over here, the phrase the great musician is used in apposition to Mozart to join the two sentences. Now let's have a look at another example. Yashpal was a well-known scientist. He made many contributions in the field of astrophysics. This sentence can be joined as the well-known scientist Yashpal made many contributions in the field of astrophysics. Here, the noun Yashpal is used in apposition to the well-known scientist to join the two sentences. Now, using a preposition with a noun or the ing verb, read the following sentences. The students were felicitated, then the program began. Can be written as after the felicitation of the students, the program began. He lost a lot of money in his new business. He still hopes to be successful businessman one day. Can be written as in spite of losing a lot of money in his new business, he hopes to be a successful businessman one day. He heard the good news. He jumped for joy. On hearing the good news, he jumped for joy. Preet helped Ragini with the experiment. Ragini thanked him. Can be joined by using Ragini thanked Preet for helping her with the experiment. Now, forming compound sentences from simple sentences. Simple sentences can be combined to form a single compound sentence by using coordinating conjunctions like and, but, for, yet, and therefore, and correlative conjunctions like either or and neither nor. For example, she read the book, she returned it to the library. Can be written as she read the book and returned it to the library. Rakhi knows how to speak several languages. She has been selected to be an interpreter. Rakhi has been selected to be an interpreter for she knows how to speak several languages. Let us take another example. I have not met our new neighbor. I do not know his name. Can be written as neither have I met our new neighbor, nor do I know his name. Now, to form complex sentences from simple sentences. Simple sentences can be combined using subordinating conjunctions to form a single complex sentence. One of the simple sentences should be converted to a subordinate clause. It could be an adverb, adjective, or a noun clause, while the other should act as an independent clause. To form a complex sentence with an adverb clause, we use words like while, although, whether, etc. For example, is the water safe to drink? We do not know. Can be written as we do not know whether the water is safe to drink. The children opened the packet. It was full of dark chocolates. The children opened the packet which was full of dark chocolates. The accused was innocent. The judge knew it. The judge knew that the accused was innocent. So, by changing one of the phrases, noun phrase, adverb phrase, or adjective phrase into a clause and using a subordinating conjunction, a sentence can be turned from a simple to a complex one. Also, sentences can be combined using a relative clause. We can join two simple sentences into a complex sentence by using a relative clause. The relative clause includes relative pronouns like who, which, and that. This is the bus. It ferries children to distant school. Can be written as this is the bus that ferries children to distant schools. I met a kite maker. He makes colorful kites for children of his neighborhood. I met a kite maker who makes colorful kites for children of his neighborhood. I have learnt a difficult form of classical dance. It has made me more fit. Can be written as I have learnt a difficult form of classical dance which has made me more fit. So students, these were the different ways in which two sentences or more than two sentences can be combined, can be synthesized into one. I hope children, all of you have understood the concept of synthesis of sentences. In case of any doubts or queries, you may post in the comment section of the Google Classroom. Till then, stay safe. God bless you all.